He hadn't even wiped the coffee from his chest before standing up, red-faced, nostrils flared, and voice thundering across the quiet cafe. "Do you even know who I am?" His words sliced through the still air like a blade. A pin-drop silence fell across the room. All eyes turned to the table in the corner, where the man in the custom-tailored black suit towered over a young black waitress, who stood her ground with a calmness that contrasted sharply with the chaos he carried. Before we continue, if you're watching us for the first time, Elliot Stories welcomes you specially with a warm hug. This is where real stories come alive, with suspense, emotion, and truth. If you're loving this already, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell us the city you're watching from in the comments. We'd love to connect with you. Now, let's get back to this unforgettable moment. His name was Richard Holloway. Billionaire by blood, tycoon by trade, and by reputation. Well, let's just say feared was the polite term. He walked into every room like he owned it. People whispered his name with awe, or with dread. You couldn't tell which. That afternoon, the cafe was buzzing quietly. Small clinks of cups, a soft jazz tune humming from the ceiling, and then he walked in. The staff froze. The hostess almost dropped her iPad. Even the manager, who rarely left his office, peeked through the glass door. He didn't order. He demanded. No pleasantries, no smiles. Table by the window. Not that one, the other one, he snapped. A server rushed to clean it. Moments later, he barked at another staff member for being too slow with his espresso. The staff braced themselves. He was always like this, everywhere he went. But today was different. Her name was Amora. Just 2 weeks into the job, but you wouldn't know it. She had a kind of presence, subtle but unshakable. Grace in her step, sharpness in her eyes. She didn't smile because she had to, she smiled because she meant it. When she brought Richard his cappuccino, she noticed the scowl before the insult. "Is this foamed dishwater?" he scoffed loud enough for everyone to hear. "You people really need proper training." Amora blinked slowly. "Sir, if there's a problem." He cut her off. "The problem is you. I don't like being served by amateurs. Especially loud ones." The cafe went still again. She gently took the cup from the table and turned to walk away, but then, he muttered it. Low enough that only she could hear it. "Typical." She stopped, turned around, and placed the cup back down. Not forcefully, but deliberately. He raised a brow. "Did I stutter?" "No," she said quietly, "but perhaps your pride did." The words hung in the air like a spark about to meet gasoline. He leaned back in mock amusement. "Excuse me." "No, you excuse me," she said, her voice firm now, "but even. You walk